am lucky enough to live in a state with 11,000 inland lakes, 62,000 including ponds, 4,000 miles of coastline, and 70,000 miles of creeks, streams, and tributaries. We are going to try to fish 1,000 of these bodies of water in Michigan, no matter how long it takes us. This is 1,000 Waters. What's up, y'all, and welcome to the first installment of the Challenge of 1,000 Lakes. I live in a state that has over 11,000 inland lakes and 62,000 bodies of water that don't count as lakes. So I decided to set out this year and try to fish at least 1,000 of those lakes. We tried to start this the other day. It did not go very well, as you see. Oh, that's not good. I just broke off.
Because you're training like a damn bum, you know that? Bum. A bum!
But we did persevere and actually ended up catching them. Oh. Boom, that was sick if I do say so myself. That was sick. We caught fish after fish after fish
after fish. And this toothy creature.
Don't grab the jig heads with your pliers when you're unhooking them.
Fish, and more fish, another fish, and good fish, and another fish, and another fish.
And a big end.
We just kept going and going, baiting here, and another fish.
And a dink.
Whee! Another one.
And a frickin' northern pig. Go have babies, girl. Don't tell your friends. But we're gonna start over today, and I figured what better place to start than my home lake, HiLand Lake in Pinckney, Michigan. I've been fishing this lake for a long time, and we're just slowly going to expand outwards as we fish all the lakes in this area, and we're gonna fish all the inland lakes, the rivers, the tributaries, and just expand outward until we hit 1,000. It could take us years, it could take us 1 year. I don't know. We're gonna do our absolute best to do as many as we can, as fast as we can. Being that it's fall, late pre-spawn, we're gonna start with good old chatterbait. I believe this is a 3/16 ounce with a chatter shed on the back, green pumpkin because we're in clear water. There might be a big one on this buoy. Let's see what happens. There was a couple big ones sitting here the other day. I'm fishing no electronics, no depth finder, pure instinct, trying to become the best I can, possibly before I get live scope. Also, I can't afford live scope. I am the one. Hit that sub, help out. Let's catch a fish. If you're not liking the movement, I got drop shot tied on. Got Kitech paddle tail tied on. Got Wacky, of course, tied on. And got a small 90 size Whopper Ploppers type bait from 6 cents. Oh, I just had a follower. Fish it a little slower. All right, as I was saying, check this rig out. It's called a drop dead Ned. I don't even know. It's a drop shot, essentially, with a Ned rig on the bottom. And the cool thing with these drop shots too is if you tie a polymer knot on your drop shot hook with the eye, you know, the eye has to lay flat like that. The hook will just kind of sit straight out when it's in the water. All right, we tried this spot. We're gonna go over to this bay where it's deep but has docks. If that doesn't work, then that tells me they're shallow, because this area with the current and the inflow here always holds fish, especially pre-spawn and mid-summer, and then late post-spawn. And over there always holds fish too, because it's deep, and it's a great staging area for spawning flats, which are all up on the bank there. All right, so this is what I was talking about. I don't remember what this is called, but it's pretty nice. 6 cents, Whopper Popper style. I don't know how sick would it be if one just blows up on it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, he ate it. Little guy. I guess that's why you throw the 90 if you just want to catch fish. But hey, my heart's still racing. First topwater blow up of the year. I'm happy with it. Pig! Oh, that one wasn't even like a blow up. He just came up and sucked it. That might have been a big one.
That's what she said.
All right, so this tells me the fish are definitely shallow. Oh, trusty where I know there's fish. Made some adjustments. Had to switch my rod that I had the drop shot on because my other spinning rod wasn't skipping right. So now I'm throwing a medium, and I just set the hook on one and broke off. So I gotta be mindful that I'm using a more powerful rod than I normally throw senko on as well. That was sick. Are you kidding me? That was sick though. That was a sick bite. Something's up with this line. It's supposed to be 8 pound, but it's breaking easy. Let's get dialed real quick. Shortly after that happened, the GoPro died, so unfortunately I did not get the rest of the night on camera. However, we ended up catching them, so I'm just going to make a little edit of all the release videos I have for a kayak tournament I was in anyways, and show you guys the fish we caught. Then the next day, which will come right after this clip, is interesting. We ended up getting on a crazy crappie bite. Stay tuned for that. Look at the size of that crappie. Dude, holy crap. Hey Siri, what are the requirements for a master angler crappie in Michigan? Oh yeah, we're on a crappie bite. I wish you could eat the fish out of here. Just feels sacrilege. Sacrilege it is, but you heard that right. You cannot eat the fish out of the Huron River watershed. So the high level of PFAS in the water made it so no crappie were harmed in the making of this video.
All the pain in my heart!
So if you want good eating fish in the area, go to the St. Croix Detroit River Waterways or to the up north many inland lakes and Great Lakes. We'll be fishing 1,000. Holy sh**. Took the end of a senko, put it on a Ned jig head, and made a little crappie jig. If you're ever around them and don't have the materials, this is a great hack.
So it's based on the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. You should exercise extreme caution or avoid eating fish with
Damn.
That's the AI thing with you.
That sucks because I'm catching like fish after fish, crappies after crappies after crappies, and
It says it's HiLand Lake is part of the Huron River watershed in Mason County, which at various times has been under strict do not eat advisory for all fish due to high levels of PFAS.
that sucks. Alright guys, so we got on a crappie bite. It really sucks that can't eat the fish out of here. This is so fun. Oh, that's the one I'm keeping for the fish tank. Oh man, this is so fun. Anyways, we're gonna keep this guy. We shall christen him Sir, I don't know yet. Why can't I eat you? We're gonna go put him in the aerator and he's gonna live in my fish tank. That's fun. I think now that I know that the crappie are probably biting this week in this area, Maybe we'll go over to North Lake as our second lake in the 1,000 Lake Challenge and catch some fish because we can eat them out of there. Have a crappie fish fry. I don't think my wife's ever had crappie, so no, you're staying with me, buddy. Sorry. Did you already spawn? Feels like she's full of eggs, actually. No, I think she already spawned. This is the first fish going in our fish tank. Did Dad bring that bucket down or no? All right, guys, I'm gonna get this guy in the aerator. I'm at work editing this video right now. I did not end up keeping that crappie. I did have her in the aerator for a little bit, but then I thought maybe she was not spawned out yet, so I let her go. But I am putting a fish tank with like all of the ecosystem in this area, and we're gonna like feed the bass live and stuff and make shorts out of that. And also it'll just be fun and it'll be a good aesthetic in the house. So stay tuned for those. All right, so it's day 2 still of 1,000 Lake Challenge, HiLand Lake, the first lake in the 1,000. We got on a big crappie bite. I just went and put one in a barrel because it sucks, but you can't eat them out of here because of a PFAS warning. Really sucks because, gosh, I could fill my freezer right now with this bite. But I kept one because I just bought a fish tank, so I'm gonna keep a crappie and a bass in there and maybe a bluegill if I can get one big enough so the bass won't eat him. But I just made a little crappie jig. I took the butt end of a senko off, put it on a Ned head, 1/10 ounce, and it's kind of perfect. Dude, they are loaded up in there. It sucks you can't eat these. I'm gonna stop and skip one dock, so be there in like 20 minutes, in literally 20 minutes from right now.
Your reception is bad, so 20 minutes?
Yeah, be there in 20 minutes from right now.
Okay,
All right. Gosh, this feels sacrilege. Dude, I can't believe we can't eat the fish out of here. Alright, we're gonna call it on the crappie. Psych! Because I keep getting snagged on this wood. I didn't expect a crappie bite, but man, was that fun. That was like literally 20 minutes of fishing, guys, and we caught a ton. I am going to find out. I'm gonna reach out locally and see if people eat the fish out of here. If so, got the spot marked. And we're gonna come back, do a fish fry. If not, we'll go to North Lake and do it because I know they're biting. We're gonna go catch a bass, then pull the kayak out of the water, make sure there's no water coming in because of when I sunk it the other day, then put it back in and have our last day of HiLand Lake for the Lake 1,000 Lakes. And then we're gonna go down to probably North Lake for a crappie fish fry, catch some bass too. Maybe do like a carp bow fishing thing. I don't know. See if we'll get one right here though, because I'm addicted. I can't help it. Got one. Oh, we lost him. That was a good one too. They either smoke it or you just lift up and they're there. All right, we gotta hurry up because we have Mother's Day obligations. It is Mother's Day today. So we'll maybe skip one dock, maybe try to catch a keeper. And if it's not done in a couple casts, we don't got the time. Try to catch a keeper to submit to these tournaments. Take a mental note of this crappie bite we just found. Oh God. Oh God. There we go. This current is like really gnarly, guys. Maybe that's why they're sitting here. Anyways, go skip this dock. Pull the kayak out, check it to make sure our repair is still holding up strong. And then Mother's Day dinner tomorrow. Last day on HiLand for the 1,000 Lake Challenge. We've caught quite a bit of fish on this though. Let's do it. We have an emergency situation, ladies and gentlemen. I was just told that my wife took the trailer by herself to the boat ramp to pick me up. And you guys don't know my wife yet, but she is cocky. She's gonna try to back it up, and there's no kayak on it. It's one of those little jet ski trailers, so it's way harder to back in than a normal trailer because it swings so rapidly. Oh dear. Hopefully the trailer's not crashed when we pull up. Did you go by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh no. Is the trailer crashed yet?
No.
Did you try to back it in? Don't try to back it in alone. There's a bass. Baby. You're not doing that bad? Okay, well, don't try to be a hero, baby. Okay. All right, well, I'll be there in a couple minutes. Okay, guys. I guarantee you I'm gonna get there and it's just gonna be, it's either gonna be perfect or it's just gonna be like a disaster with a whole lot of denial. That's okay. Oh man, I just had another one. These bass are just up shallow. Yes, it's Mother's Day. I have to do Mother's Day obligations. I wish I could just fish because the crappie are biting. The bass are gonna be biting. That was a sick cast. This lake is just on right now, I think. We had this weed called starry stonewort, which killed like all the fish in this lake, or they just migrated to the other lakes on the chain. But the size quality went down and then the numbers just tanked, and then we started treating it. And about 5 years after we started treating it, which is this year, now the bass are growing again and the numbers, like they're all different sizes. So it's a good sign. The treatments are working and the fishery is good. I gotta get over there. I really have an affliction with fishing. I can't help myself. Bet you there's a whole school of crappie on that laydown too. That's new. That fell recently. Gonna have to fish that. Oh no, I can see her way in the distance with the truck backwards. Can't see the trailer. Oh dear.
How attracted are you to me?
There's no way you just did that first try.
I don't know why y'all act like it's hard.
I don't, my dad does.
Look at that. Look at that.
You're lying.
You're welcome.
Bro, what the
Nailed it.
I literally said when I was filming that it's either going to be an absolute disaster or it's going to be perfect when I pull off. There's no in between. Yeah,
This is perfect, is it not?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And that's
I
with
don't
the
know how far to go in though.
Yeah, keep it there. That's fine. I'll finish it, but let me cast real quick. I'm just like, of course, right? All right, I'm coming. I know there's fish under here. Okay, let's get this thing on the trailer.
I did the hard part. You're doing like the easy part.
Okay, that's right, baby. Because it's Mother's Day.
I killed it. I killed it, and you know it.
You did pretty good, yeah.
No, pretty good is not accurate. Everybody on there knows you're lying. They're like, give her
It's
the
impressive
credit.
because
She
this
deserves.
trailer is not easy. That'll do. You did pretty good, but you should have been super
Stop. It
biased.
was pretty good. It was amazing, and you know that.
It was impressive.
It was, right?
It was.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Slightly.
I know you're extremely impressed right now.
Okay. Living with ADHD. Leave your phone in the boat while you drive with it. But it was in there, so it's all good. Okay. We got an attacker. Just got done with dinner. Took the jet ski out to try to catch one bass. This dude just flew head first at me, bro. What you want? You want a tango?
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Guess we're going on a family boat ride. Yeah. That dude almost attacked me. I was gonna try to catch a quick chatterbait fish on this buoy, but we got obligations as men. It is Mother's Day. I don't know. All right. See you tomorrow or tonight. All right, boys. Back on HiLand Lake for the 1,000 Lake Challenge. This is gonna be the final day on HiLand. The first 2 days just weren't dialed, so they didn't go that we caught a lot of fish, but we were set up right for, you know, efficiency. We are now, and yesterday we got on that crappie bite, which was so fun, but you can't eat them out of here, so I'm not going to focus on that. I am going to check a few spots just to take notes for the next lake we go to. Right now, we're going to skip some docks, catch some bass, submit some fish for the KBF tournament we're in, and also the Road to the Opens. Have a good ass day, man. I'm excited. Beautiful day. It was cold earlier. Now it's warmed up. The bass should be fired up to eat before it gets cold again tonight. So let's see what happens. All right, let's skip these docks. I think they're still shallow, but I got a swim jig tied on because I think the chatterbait, I caught a couple on it, but I think the chatterbait was just a little bit too much for him because the water in this lake is very clear. So we put a little bitsy bug swim jig on instead. Let's see. Perfect first cast. Oh, we had to take her first cast. Can't tell if this is recording or not. Why aren't you recording, bro? What in the world? Newfangled technology.
When will you learn? When will you learn?
Let's see if you are dead.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched.
See? Dialed. Just dialed. Just all the way dialed. See if this works. It'll probably turn off. We'll see. I wouldn't have been surprised if I just got a fish from that. Alright, go back because we got to bite first cast. Actually, there's a nice little dock right here we can skip. Just gonna have to resist the urge to stand up for a minute. The sacrifices we fishermen make to film for you guys. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good evening. That was second cast, second bite. Yeah, these fish are gonna be fired up. And I didn't know, I was throwing back 12 inches, but KBF has like a unlimited dealio going on right now. I think I could probably win that. I don't think this guy's gonna make it though. Let's see. No, he's gonna make it. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Don't jump out the boat. Okay. All right, gang. Here we go. Got a little lay down here. Hopefully I don't get snagged. But that's where the current took me. I did tie on a little mooch minnow, which I'll show in a moment, because I want to take notes on the crappie, like I said. All right. See if there's some crappie in here and then get back to our skipping. Yep. Oh no, that's a bass. That's a good bass. Decent. I'll take him all day. On a lay down, okay. Shit. The mooch minnow is just the shit. Oh my god, he was barely hooked. I need you a little bigger. This mooch minnow is just clutch. Video for release. Let's get back in there. That thing hit like a crappie, dude. Like barely. Like, I mean, like it hit, but it felt small. God, I love fishing. Mixed in, but a bass that size I feel like would maybe push them off, but they sometimes are together. Saw that coming. Alright guys, I'm going to turn this off to save some battery, get the snag out, turn it back on when I get my next next taker. Probably won't be long with how things are going. Guys, it has literally been freaking 5 minutes, not even. I threw this swim jig up here because we're around wood and got smoked immediately. I mean, this is just too easy. Like, why can't fishing be like this all the time? Yeah, that was a little bitsy bug. Swim jig type, but it's really just like an all-around. Let's see if this guy goes 12. Yeah, he goes 12. We're gonna submit him for torpedo. Oh, baby bass. No, if you're in fall and the fish aren't cooperating with a chatterbait like you think they would during pre-spawn, throw a swim jig. Slower profile, smaller profile, and in clear water especially, that less action and less intimidating bait can make a huge difference. Sounds like there's a deer up there. Watch this, I'm calling it now. Calling it now, watch this. Let's go right there. Holy sh**. We had one. Oh, I love it. I thought that I snagged because it wasn't a very good cast. That's a good one. God, I love fishing. Chill, bro. God, this is too good. Told you. I freaking knew there was one under there. I think we had him twice. Look at that. Barely hooked. We played him nicely. Yes, sir. Let's get him submitted. Not as big as we would like. Forgot there was the unlimited challenge, too. I'm doing the potty dance like a little kid. But yeah, in the pre-spawn, pay attention to the weather. And then, you know, try offshore structure and offshore staging areas, secondary points, rock points, buoys where there's weeds and like a change in current or change in contour. And if they're not there, unless you're really early, like still really cold water, or you had a massive cold front for over a day or two, then I can almost bet that a lot of fish will be pulled up on docks. Bigger fish will be close near spawning flats in deeper areas with cover, like docks. So you know those little, you know, cuts in lakes where sometimes there's a deep area. And then a lot of the bucks and females too will be mixed in. Will just be standard skipping docks. That was a sunfish. But yeah, good old times. I'm gonna turn you guys off to save battery, move to another part of the lake. If I catch any more here, I will show you. Guys, another one. This lake is turning on. We haven't even gotten to our spot yet. I just threw real quick at this seawall. See you later. On to the next. Watching your line, you guys have no idea how many bites you miss if you don't watch your line. A lot of times you don't even feel the bigger bass pick it up. They'll just suck it in and then sit there. Watch your line, feel the weight, set the hook. Stand up for this. Oh, that was a big one. My drag was set too loose. That's not the big one, not the same one, but sunfish, get off me. See, I have arthritis in my wrist, so backhand skipping is hard for me, but we're gonna try it. Oh, guess it's not that hard. Oh, I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be a fish in the next 3 or 4 casts. Wow. Throwing the mooch minnow because I broke the senko off on a snag. Gonna have to tie another senko on because that shit, it's just working. It's just working. Now this is the mooch minnow. If you watch this other video I just made called, I don't know, kayak review gone wrong, fish catching fish off a jet ski, something like that. You'll see the mooch minnow the other day just excelled because I was seeing a lot of like very small bait fish, and the mooch minnow just imitated them well, and I had a hunch. I tried it, caught like 30 bass off of a jet ski too, and off a dock. A jet ski not rigged for fishing, by the way. That's a good one, guys. That's a good one. Unless it's just a small one that, you know, those small ones that fight like crazy, but it feels good. Fight it. Okay. Is that a pike? Is this a pike? I hope not. Nope, it's a good bass. Woo! Okay, so it took about 5 casts. I told you there'd be one here. It's a decent bass, not a good bass. Come on, guy. Okay, look out. Oh, pretty good. For northern, we'll take him about 2.5 pounder. Yes, sir. Sometimes I wish this was a weight tournament, but we are straight catching them. All right, guys, I finally just made myself dip, but I just talked to this dude remodeling his house, and he says that if you learn how to cook a pike, it blows walleye out of the water. I just don't know if I can believe that. But now I feel like I need to make a video on it. What do you think? Comment maybe, tell me if enough of you watch this. I don't know why I still do this, but I'm still gonna do it because I freaking love doing it, and I love to fish. We're gonna go back to the house and pee because I still haven't peed. Side note, guys, find a good woman. Look at that. She knows I'm fishing tomorrow. How lucky am I? Also, I had to pee so bad, I literally just had to change. Hold on. Literally just had to change my shorts. I peed myself like a toddler.
What?
Well, let's get back out there. All right, guys, we made it back out after the pee-pee pants debacle. Now let's go catch us some more bass. We gonna shoot right over to this dock spot I know about. I don't know. Either we're getting better at fishing or this lake is becoming a premier bass fishery, because I took 1 cast at this buoy on the way just because, you know, I do that. Everybody that fishes does that. They just cast if it looks good. They're not sure. But it's like anytime I look at something and say there's probably a bass on that, there's a freaking bass on it. HiLand Lake showing out, #1 of 1,000. I just gotta see if there's one right there on that seawall. On like that corner, you see how like the contour changes? Gotta know. It's deeper here, or else I would throw like top water. A spook would work probably if they were real aggressive, but since it's deeper, it's like 8 foot right here. This lake doesn't get deeper than like 11. Somebody's swimming over there. Crazy. Not that warm, dog. Well, the water's not yet. I mean, the air temp's probably like 57 right now. Oh. What do I got, a sunfish? Yeah, definitely a sunfish. Okay, okay, Cole, focus. Let's go get on these docks. I mean, all of this though, you see how it like turns, like just all looks so good. But I want to get to this one high percentage spot where there was some big ones, and then maybe go check the canal and throw top water. But we don't have a lot of time, so we got to pull this out and we got to go. Boom. It's a lot of fish to be caught on this lake. I'm really happy with how the fishing's been on it. Kind of just, it's awesome. It's awesome because like they died off for a while from that weed. All right, reach over there. All right, boys, we made it to this stretch of docks. We got like a half hour of daylight left, probably 15 till sunset. So like 45 of daylight. Over there, we'll get there. There's like a big water inflow into a shallow spawning bay, and then like a rock passageway to a bridge. So I think the current runs from like that side of the lake into here, but I think the bass will be here for sure because of the current, the break, the rock, and then the spawning flat on the other side. So let's see. First cast. Let's see if that happens. I think it might. I can't win them all. Let me get it deep in there and see what happens. Right up on the wall. Around to the dock. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. The cold may have made him pull off over here, so we're gonna try some few more docks. I'll turn you guys back on if we start catching them. I think we will. That's the dink of the day. Like donkey of the day with Charlemagne the God. That's the dink of the day. We're having a good day though, man. Let me pull this out. Dink of the day. What are you doing buying that? Biting that bait that's as long as you, huh? What are you doing? Whee. Okay, well, where there's one, there's more, so I'll keep you guys updated. But that was the dink of the day. So I just lost that one, and then right when I got into the mouth of where I was talking about, got smoked. The mouth of this little inflow. I have a feeling we're about to catch quite a few. Chill out, dude. Just the quicker you let me get you, the quicker it'll be over. All right. Thank you. So yeah, right when we got into that mouth, let's get this guy for the tournament. So we're right at the mouth of where this stream flows out. And there's another dam like over that way, which flows out into the lakes of this chain. And they just like to sit here, especially this time of year. So we'll probably catch a few pretty quick. Oh yeah. And let's try that bend cast on the backside of that pontoon again. That'll do. Not the caliber we're looking for, but a fish nonetheless. Dink number 2 of the day. We're gonna go on that bridge and pee real quick and fish on the way out. All right, guys, so we just went pee under the bridge over there and fished our way out of this cut. Lost 2 senkos, so we're not gonna put another one on. We're gonna fish this little Ned mooch minnow, try to catch one more and then head in. It just got crazy cold. I think the big ones might start relating to outside structure after today for a day or two. Well, we made it back. I wish I would have had my cameras. They died on the way back, but dude, there was like something in the water. I thought it was a scuba diver, but there was no light and it was like breathing and moving. I don't know. I chose not to get closer than like 20 yards. Very weird scenario. Anyways, this lake's fishing great. We caught him great. Sorry if this video was a little bit choppy because I wasn't sure if I was going to use the first 2 days because it just, you know, sometimes when you go out on the water, things just get tangled. Things don't go great. But we ended up catching them. So I continued it, did it for a few days. That was HiLand Lake, 1,000 Lake Challenge. Tomorrow we're fishing a private pond, then we're gonna keep on expanding outward. And we're gonna fish 1,000 lakes over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, however long it takes. We're gonna fish 1,000 lakes in Michigan because we live in a state with over 10,000 lakes and 13,000 bodies of water. So, hey, thanks for watching. We caught him. Move on. Either I'm getting really good at fishing or this lake's coming up again. I don't know, but I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Private pond.
Yeah. Dog. It's a toad. Dog. It's a giant.